Today we're going to take the opponent's turn every turn, and I mean literally playing the game, doing the opponent's turn with their deck while they're helplessly watching. And the only card to do this with is Worst Fears. For 8 mana, you can get anything Magic related at cardkingdom.com. Link is in the description. Wait, that's the ad read. Well, hello there, random person on the internet. Wait, that's the catchphrase. For 8 mana, we control target player during their next turn, and then we exile Worst Fears. Also, we didn't even draw it yet, that was just a land. Let's shock in a stomping ground, pass with Growth Spiral up. No place from our opponent. Oh, I take it. Dark Ritual at 3 black mana. Oh god, please no Shield. Yep, there it is. Shield is pretty brutal. Let's draw one more card without losing life for it. Growth Spiral, put a land from the hand on the battlefield. Fetch a Survey land. Faithless Looting. It will hurt, but we gotta keep it on top. Shielded hits the board, we untap, draw for turn, take 2. Well, we're just gonna go for it. Shock into Steam Vents, play a Dark Ritual up to 6 mana, cast Arcane Bombardment. Whenever we cast our first instant or sorcery spell each turn, exile an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard. Then copy each card exiled with Arcane Bombardment. We may cast any number of copies without paying their mana cost. Well, now we just need to survive another turn and get lucky. We might also just be dead here. And they swing for 4, down to 9. Demonic Tutor, search their library for any card, and a Survey land. Yeah, we gotta deal with that Shielded or with that next turn. Down to 7. Ooh, we drew a fork though. Demonic Tutor, Bombardment triggers, exiles, Growth Spiral. Yeah, we can't really afford to cast this through Shielded. Demonic Tutor, here it is. Get Worst Fears, Faithless Looting, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, throw the fears into the yard. Shielded pings us 2 times, down to 3. Play a land, pass the turn. Oh my god, is the fork mana real? They swing in. Fork, prevent all damage. Bombardment exiles. Demonic Tutor. Oh god, we might actually get away with it. Still can't afford to cast this Growth Spiral. Tutor finds a Fading Hope. Fork resolves, blanks the damage. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Well, that's fine, I guess. Now here's the deal. Before we draw our card this turn, we can use Fading Hope to bounce Shielded. But now if the Bombardment exiles the Worst Fears, we will pretty much take control of our opponent for the rest of the game. Faithless Looting. Damn it, we can't even cast this. Let's just get another bounce spell in case they recast Shielded. Draw for turn? Strike it rich. I guess we can cast it and flash it back for some treasure. Should have probably kept it back to trigger Bombardment though. Fable triggers. Chapter 2. They discard 2. Draw 2. Swing for 2, they create a treasure. Yeah, we gotta take this, I guess. Down to 1. Recast Shielded. Okay, bounce Shielded, Bombardment, Dark Ritual. Oh god. I guess we're only casting the Tutor. Yeah, I might have thought I had 8 mana here, so get Worst Fears. Please god, be an untapped lands. Holy smokes, there we go. Never punished. Play the forest. Worst Fears, target our opponent, trigger Bombardment, exile the other fears. Oh my god, we got there. We also get to Growth Spiral, draw a card, Demonic Tutor, get a Noxious Revival, Faithless Looting, draw 2, discard 2, Dark Ritual because it's free, and here we go. Let's see how long until our opponent realizes that the game is effectively over. Fable flips. Now we could just tap their mana and pass the turn, but let's make them watch us play the deck for the disrespect. Cast a Rotting Regisaur so they can watch us discard their hand, pass the turn. I mean, now we just gotta trigger the Bombardment every turn. Prismari command, create a treasure, 2 damage to any target, Bombardment, gamble, sure, Growth Spiral, draw a card, Tutor, get a Prismari command, draw 2, discard 2, Dark Ritual, Worst Fears, gamble for another Bombardment, discard at random, Prismari command resolves, cast another Bombardment. Are they just gonna sit through us playing their deck until we shock them to death with Prismari commands? Okay, discard a card for the Regisaur, tap their mana, cast Noxious Revival to trigger the Bombardments. At this point, it doesn't really matter what we do here. Oh, there we go. Alright, next game. On the play, we got all the pieces in hand. Just gotta live to cast them. Surveil, keep a Brainstorm on top. Let's see what our opponent is up to. Lorded Strand, passes back. Well, Wooded Foothills, pass back. They fetch a Watery Grave. Oh god, please no control deck. Polluted Delta, fetch a Swamp. Glimpse the Unthinkable, so they're mill deck. We should probably brainstorm in response here, but it feels a little risky throwing the Worst Fears into the graveyard right away. Mill 10. Okay, correct Wooded Foothills, brainstorm, draw 3, put back 2, archive trap. Yeah, of course. Mill 13 more cards. At least we can flash back a bunch of spells if we want to. Play a land, pass the turn, keep up Prismari command, island. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Exiles cards from our library until they exile a total mana value of 20 or greater. Damn, that was a big chunk. No Fears though. Also no Fears in the graveyard yet. Let's change that. Prismari command, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, create a treasure. Hey, at least they're tapped out, so let's take the chance. Fetch a Stomping Ground, Dark Ritual at 3, Arcane Bombardment, pass the turn. Okay, now we just gotta get incredibly lucky. Land. Another Hideous Laughter. Oh no. Whoa. Wow. Did they just exile the 3 remaining Worst Fears and we're down to 2 cards left in our library? Well, at least we're not dead yet. Noxious Revival. Put target card from a graveyard on top of its owner's library. Target the other Revival. Bombardment. Faithless Looting. Yeah, we're just dead if we cast this. Put a Revival on top. Draw it. Wow, this is all kinda bad here. I guess we can always get lucky. Strike it rich. Bombardment. Noxious Revival. Oh, that's so good though. Put a, whatever, Arcane Bombardment on top. It's probably gonna get milled anyways. End of turn they fetch. Wow, I can't believe we're still in this. Field of Ruin activates it. Yeah, I guess that just straight up destroys our land. These 3 cards are all that's left in our library. They get a Swamp. Thoughtseize. Oh, I guess we have to fire off the Revival now. Target Bombardment. Exile. Oh my god, we hit it. Worst Fears take their next turn. I guess if they have a mill spell, we're dead, but Revival Prismari command. Okay. Oh my god, and they pass the turn. Okay, so as long as we cast a spell every turn, we can put a card on top to prevent us from milling out. Flashback Looting, Exile, Explore, can't afford to cast that. Worst Fears, Revival for Dark Ritual, draw 2, discard 2, pass the turn. They draw Surgical Extraction. Wow, that is pretty scary. They technically still play the game while it's our turn, so we gotta get this out of their hand. Cast it for 2 life, target their Hideous Laughter, remove all copies from their graveyard and library. Pass the turn, 2 cards left in the library. Dark Ritual, Bombardment, the other Noxious Revival. I mean, now we just gotta kill them somehow. Put back a Grove Spiral, Worst Fears, steal their turn. Second Revival, put back a Brainstorm, resolve the stack, pass the turn. They draw Polluted Delta. I guess that's 3 damage on the house. Crack it. Wait, is that the merch? How did this get here? Fetch a Watery Grave, shock it in, down to 10, pass the turn. Time to finish this. Prismari command, create a treasure, deal 2 damage. Bombardment, hits another command. Perfect. 2 damage, treasure, revival, put some spells on top. Worst Fears, resolve the stack, down to 6. They draw Ibnu Rivulet. Well, that's a clock. Pay a life to add a blue, down to 5, pass the turn, and that should be it. Play Dark Ritual, trigger Bombardment, Prismari command, Worst Fears, Revival a command, and here we go. Resolve the stack, Growth Spiral to draw the command, cast it, target our opponent, down to 1, pass the turn, and here we go. Tap the Rivulet, and that is GG. And here's a little something for the people who tap that like button. Bonus game! That's right, as hilariously bad as this deck is, we gotta play another game with it, right? Opponent plays a fetch, passes. I mean, we gotta go for it. Shock in a Steam Vents, gamble, search our library for any card, then discard a card at random. Oh, nah, not in the last game. Let's rewind that. Okay, here we go, gamble, get the Bombardment. Hey, yo, what the okay, scratch that, we're not gonna gamble on turn 1. Opponent mulligans to 5, okay, Mountain, and passes. Let's just play Mountain as well. Strike it rich, create a treasure, see what our opponent is up to. Island, seek new knowledge. Seek 2 non-land cards, then put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. Wait, that's not even a real card. We draw land, okay. I guess we gotta gamble before we do nothing here. Get a Faithless Looting to discard the Fears, discard a land, perfect. Play Wooded Foothills, crack it for Stomping Grounds, looting, draw 2, discard Fears and Bombardment, pass the turn. Island, another seek new knowledge. This can't be fair, right? And they pass back. We could explore to ramp into Bombardment, but I think I got a better idea. Play a land, pass the turn. Mountain. Another seek new knowledge, huh? Oh god, this is gonna be brutal. And Amped Raptor. They put a Thassa's Oracle on the bottom, didn't they? Oh my god, yes! Exile all but their last card. It's a Thassa's Oracle. In response, Prismari command, target player draws 2, discards 2. Are you sure you want to target your opponent? Yes, I am sure. Want to see more videos like this one? Well, check out last episode where we take 2 extra turns on turn 2. Remember to tap that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.